If you're new to collecting tap handles, or even if you've been collecting tap handles for a while, it can be really cool to see the different variations and different styles that tap handles have gone through. And with Dos Equis, here are two different examples that are similar-ish styles, so the overall aesthetic is very similar, but as you can tell, the design and how they're done is very different. While they are different beers, so this one is their amber and this one is their standard lager or their lager, a special lager, lager special. So even though these are different beers, these are styles that you'll see for each one. So that means that you'd also expect to see a lager version for this one and an amber version for this one. And with this one is I believe it's a type of resin that they've produced this one out of. You can actually see, so it's kind of funny. Sometimes if you see the wear, then you can tell. But these are typically going to be either resin or wood that they'll produce a design like that out of. And this is a metal. A lot of times with any of the metal ones, those are going to be ones that are made out of aluminum. Sometimes you'll also find that with these ones, it'll be metal and plastic elements, depending upon how it is. So sometimes you'll have an element like this portion here, this plastic, and like this portion here that's metal. So they can be kind of mixed. Like I mentioned with the style, you'll see that aesthetically, they've got certain elements that are almost identical. So that Dos Equis logo and the way that that's done is pretty much identical. You'll also see that kind of the design, how it's done, that larger at the top, getting smaller, they kind of have that repeated. I always love it when they do things like that to kind of make it consistent over time. If we look over on the side, this is actually raised up on the side where it says Dos Equis, and then this is kind of embedded. That is common with like metal or plastics. It's a little bit more common to see it, but I guess embossed would probably be the proper term for that. And then this is the back over here of the metal one. So you'll see that you've got that edge there that kind of goes down in the front and raises up in the back. But aside from that, it's fairly similar. And this one's going to be pretty much the same on the front and the back. I do have something kind of cool to show you as well. It's going to be a little bit hard for me to show this on video. Let's see if I can do this properly. But if I can get in there, this actually can be removed. So if you see one of these, sometimes you'll see it just like that. That means that it doesn't have a topper on it. This is what the standard topper is going to be like there. And that's actually magnetic. So you'll see that kind of pops right in there. You can get other toppers that'll go there as well, but oftentimes you'll see it either with this or just without any topper there at all.